Afternoon everyone. Today we will study about moles only. Here in today's class we will solve some of the word problems. That is, we will try to find out solutions of some of the word problem which is based on mole concept only. So first we will see the flow chart, and in flow chart you will just recall whatever we have studied in the previous classes about the mole, and quickly we will do some word problem. We will try to find out the answer of those word problem by different methods by taking the concept of moles. Okay, so first we will see flow chart here. So you know that this flow chart I have given you also as homework in your some of in previous classes also. So first we'll just see, we will recall whatever we have studied previously about moles. So here you know that 1 mole of carbon atoms only shows that 1 mole contains more atoms in it, more than a single atom. Okay, so 1 mole of carbon atoms always we write. We can't write this carbon atom because 1 mole contains 6.022 into 10 to power 23 atoms of carbon. So 1 mole of carbon atoms we will write. Okay, or 1 mole of any atoms. Okay, so 1 mole of carbon atoms contains, you know, Avogadro number of atoms, that is 6.022 into 10 to power 23 atoms of carbon. Okay, and what is the mass of 1 mole of carbon atoms? It will be 12 grams. You know, I gave you one trick also. Just recall about the atomic mass of carbon, and from that you can just take the numerical value of atomic mass of carbon and replace mu unit with gram, and you will get the value of 1 mole of any atom. Here we have got 1 mole of carbon atoms, it is 12 gram. Okay, now 1 mole of hydrogen atoms. So 1 mole of hydrogen atoms again contains 6.022 into 10 to power 23 atoms of hydrogen. Okay, and what would be the mass of 1 mole of hydrogen atoms? You know that atomic mass of hydrogen is 1 AMU. So 1 mole of hydrogen atom will be 1 gram. Okay, similarly 1 mole of any particles, either it is atoms, molecules or ions. Okay, so 1 mole of anything, 1 mole of any particle, as you know, it contains 6.022 into 10 to power 23 numbers of particles. Okay, that is number of atoms or number of molecules or number of ions. Okay, and what would be the mass? The mass of those particles will be represented in grams. Okay, so here we will write mass of Avogadro number of particles will be represented in grams, because we are getting the mass of this number of particles. Here we have got the mass of Avogadro number of atoms of hydrogen. Here we have got the mass, that is 12 gram. This is the mass of what? 1 mole of carbon atom, that is this much atoms of carbon, Avogadro number of atoms of carbon atoms. Okay, similarly you know that 1 mole of carbon atom contains Avogadro number of carbon atoms, and its mass is 12 gram. If you see the atomic mass of carbon atom, so atomic mass of carbon atom means it is the mass of So atomic mass of carbon atom means what? 1 atom of carbon. So much difference, as you can see. 1 mole of carbon atom means 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of carbon, and atomic mass of carbon atom means 1 atom of carbon. That is why we write atomic mass of carbon atom. You can't write atoms, okay? Carbon atom, okay? And what would be the mass? Mass will be 12 U or AMU. And in grams, what would be the mass? In grams, it would be 12 into 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams. So what large differences? You can see 1 mole of carbon atoms is 12 gram, okay, whereas atomic mass of carbon atom is 12 into 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. Okay, this is the mass of 1 atom of carbon. Okay, similarly, atomic mass of hydrogen atom means 1 atom of hydrogen. Okay, and what is the atomic mass of hydrogen atom means its mass is 1 U, and in gram you can show it as 1 into 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams. Okay, similarly, atomic mass of any element, okay, element atomic mass can be calculated. So you can just write atomic mass of any element. So atomic mass of any element means 1 atom of that element, okay, and mass of 1 atom of that element, okay, in mu or in unified unit, it is U. Okay, similarly we can do with the molecular mass of water. So molecular mass of water is a compound. For if we are finding out the mass of water, we will use the word molecular, okay, because it is a molecule of a compound. Okay, so molecular mass of water means it contains 1 molecule of water. Here it is mass of 1 molecule of water. Okay, molecular mass of water means mass of 1 molecule of water. And what is the molecular mass of water? It is, 18 U. You know how to calculate molecular mass of water. Okay, so in gram we can show it as 18 into 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams. That also you know that we change mu unit by gram when we multiply it with this value, that is 1.67 to 10 to the power minus 24. Okay, similarly, molecular mass of carbon dioxide means it contains 1 molecule of carbon dioxide. So here molecular mass of carbon dioxide means mass of 1 molecule of carbon dioxide, and you know what is the molecular mass of carbon dioxide? It is 44 U, and in grams you can show it as 44 into 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. Okay, and molecular mass of any compound or element means it contains 1 molecule of that compound or element. Okay, and the molecular mass of any compound or element means mass of 1 molecule of that compound or element. So here we can just show in the first flow chart as now if we want to show 1 mole of water. Water is a compound, water is a molecule. So 1 mole of water means not one molecule, because it contains how much? Avogadro number of molecules, 6.022 into 10 to power 23 molecules of water. Okay, so 1 mole of water represents this much Avogadro number of molecules of water. And what would be the mass? Mass we can again recall by just molecular mass of water is, it is 18 U. So replace the unit by gram. You will get 1 mole of value of mass of 1 mole of water. So 18 gram represent what? Mass of 6.022 into 10 to power 23 molecules of water. Whereas molecular mass of water represents 18 U, and it is the mass of 1 molecule of water only. Okay, so this flow chart will help you in solving the questions that we are now going to discuss today. Now we will see some word problems. So here, before going for word problems, we will see some of the equation, or you can say the formulas. With the help of these formulas, we can solve the word problems. So first formula, as I told you in the previous class only, number of moles, if you have to find out. Okay, then you can find out by this formula. Number of moles is equal to total mass, that is given mass of atoms or molecules, divided by molar mass. You will get number of moles of that atoms or molecules. Now you should know what is molar mass. I told you before also, molar mass means mass of 1 mole of atoms or mass of 1 mole of molecule. So just the mass of 1 mole of atoms or mass of 1 mole of molecules can be called as molar mass. So if you know the molar mass of that atoms or molecules, and in the question if it is given the total mass of that atoms or molecules, then you can solve, you can get the value of number of moles. Now next formula is number of atoms, if you have to find out, present in any element. So number of atoms can be found out. It is equal to total mass given in the question divided by mass of one atom. So mass of one atom you can calculate. Mass of one atom is nothing but the atomic mass. Okay, and total mass it will be given in the question. Then you can solve this equation and you can get the number of atoms of that element. Okay, now next formula is number of moles is equal to given number of particles and Avogadro number. So if in question number of moles is to be calculated, then you can use this formula, because in the question you will it will be given the number of particles, that is number of atoms or the number of molecules will be given in the question, and you know the Avogadro number value, that is 6.022 into 10 to power 23. Then by solving this you can just get number of moles present in that number of moles of that atoms. Okay, so I have given you 3 formulas now for number of moles, total mass by molecular mass. Now one more, number of moles given number of particles divided by Avogadro number, and number of atoms is equal to total mass by mass of one atoms. So depending on type of questions given, you can use either of these 3 formulas. Okay, and if you forget also these formulas, there is nothing to worry. If you know the concept, you can just solve the problems. Okay, the question. So first we will see, calculate the number of moles for 52 gram of helium. Okay, so first we will see what is given in the question. Okay, here is asking to calculate number of moles for 52 grams of helium. Means how many number of moles are present in 52 grams of helium. So here the given mass of helium atom is equal to how much? 52 gram. Okay, you should, if for every time you should calculate the mass of 1 mole of helium atom or any atom. So mass of 1 mole of helium atom, and what it is can be called again, mass of 1 mole of helium atom can be called as molar mass. Molar mass of helium atom is equal to, you can write here, or you will not get confused. So mass of 1 mole of helium atom, or molar mass we can say, of helium atom, how much it will be? How we will get to know? Atomic mass of helium atom is how much? It is 4U. Okay, so mass of 1 mole of helium, let's replace it by gram. So we have got mass of 1 mole of helium atom, or molar mass of helium atom, as 4 gram. Now what we have to find out? Number of moles of helium in 52 gram. You don't know. So by using this formula we can solve it. Formula is what? Number of moles. If you have to find out, we have to find out number of moles is equal to, you know, it is total mass given divided by molar mass. So total mass given is how much? Total mass of helium atom is 52 grams. So we will write total mass given is equal to 52 grams divided by molar mass. Molar mass means mass of 1 mole of helium atom. So mass of 1 mole of helium atom we have calculated, it is 4 grams. So we will write 4 grams. So how much we will get? Gram will cut 52. How much we will get? 13. So 13. So number of moles is 13. So there are 13 moles of helium atoms present in 52 grams of helium. There is one more method. Okay, we can use one more method. How? Like that. So you know that mass of 1 mole of helium atom is 4 grams. So we can write 4 gram is contained in 1 mole of helium. We can write like that. The same thing I have written in different way. Mass of 1 mole of helium atom is 4 grams. So we can just write 4 gram is contained in 1 mole of helium. Okay, or 4 gram of helium is present in 1 mole of helium. Now it is asking how many moles are present in 52 gram of helium. So we will write here. So 52. So 52 gram is contained in how many moles is contained in? You can use the method 52 into 1 divided by 4 gram, and you will get again 13 moles of helium. So 52 grams is contained, 52 grams of helium is contained in 13 moles of helium. Okay, so by two method, I will write here or. So you can use this method or you can just use this method. By unluck you for if you forget this formula, so you can just use this method to solve the question. Okay. Now second question is, calculate the number of moles of 12.044 into 10 to power 23 numbers of helium atoms. Okay, so it is asking to calculate, it is asking the question, how many number of moles are present in this much numbers of helium atoms. So here also you can employ two methods. First we will write here, so you can just see what is given. Okay, so here given number of helium atoms, that is equal to 12.044 into 10 to power 23. Okay, so you can just go by solve this problem by two methods. First you can just write, you know that 1 mole of helium atoms contains Avogadro number of molecules. So you can just write here in other way, that is 6.022 into 10 to power 23 atoms of helium is present in 1 mole of helium. Okay, so in the question it is asking number of moles present in 12.044 10 to power 23 number of helium atom. So we can just write, so 12.044 into 10 to power 23 atoms of helium is present in how many moles? You can just use the unitary methods. 12.044 into 10 to power 23 into 1 mole divided by 6.022 into 10 to power 23. You know the upper one will go divided by. Okay, and you will get the answer as 2 moles of helium. So 12.044 into 10 to the 23 atoms of helium is present in 2 moles of helium. So number of moles is 2 moles of helium is contained in this much number of helium atoms. One more method is there. Just use this formula. Number of moles you have to find out. You know, number of moles we have to find out. So we can just use this formula. Number of moles is equal to given number of particles divided by Avogadro number. Now given number of particles we have already written. Given number of particles means here given number of helium atoms, it is 12.044 into 10 to power 23 atoms divided by, we know what is the value of Avogadro number, it is 6.022 into 10 to power 23 atoms. Okay, there are atoms, here atoms. Okay, so we will get 2. So here number of moles is equal to 2. So answer is here 2. So like that we can solve this question by both the methods. Okay, the homework question which was given to you in the previous class. So first was calculate mass of the following. In that 4 questions were given. So first we will see here we have to calculate mass in every cases. Okay, in every case. So calculate mass of the following. Mass of 0.5 mole of N2 gas. N2 when we write it represents a molecule. Okay, N2 represents the molecule. So 0.5, to calculate the mass of 0.5 mole of N2 gas molecule, we can use the formula number of moles is equal to total mass by molecular mass. Okay, so just directly we can do total number of moles is how much given, 0.5 mole, and mass we have to calculate, as in the question it is asking to calculate the mass of 0.5 mole of N2 gas. So total mass will be as it is, total mass divided by molar mass. Molar mass, you know, I have told you, molar mass means one mass of 1 mole of N2 gas here. So mass of 1 mole of N2, or the molar mass of N2 is equal to how much? N2 is, if you see the molecular mass of N2, it is 28 U. So just replace it by gram. The 28 gram is the molar mass of N2 gas. So in place of molar mass we will write 28 grams. So how we will get total mass? This will go here and we will get 0.5 into 28. Okay, will be your total mass. Or 0.5 into 28, how much? It will be 14. Okay, 14 gram is equal to the total mass, which is asking here, of total mass of N2 gas. One more method we can employ, just like that. You know that 1 mole of N2 gas contains 28 grams of it. You know that. So it is asking mass of 0.5 moles of N2 gas. So here directly we can write 0.5 mole of N2 gas will contain how much? Contain 0.5 into 28 grams divided by 1. We will get 14 grams. Okay, so these two methods we can employ here for solving this question. Now for second question is 0.5 mole of nitrogen atoms. So here nitrogen represents the atom. So here the mass of 1 mole of nitrogen, just we write it will be 14 gram. Okay, we have calculated from atomic mass, it's 14 U, so we have replaced it by gram. Or you can say the molar mass of nitrogen atom. So we can use this formula again. Number of moles, how much it is given? 0.5 is equal to total mass divided by molar mass is how much? 14 grams. So molar mass of nitrogen atom is 14 gram. So just shift here, 0.5 into 14 gram is equal to total mass, and we get how much? 0.5 into 14 means 7 gram is equal to total mass. So answer will be 7 gram. One more method like the above one. 1 mole of N is equal to 14 gram. So 0.5 mole of N means 0.5 into 14 gram divided by 1. We will get 7 gram. So like that also we can. Now third question is to calculate mass of 3.011 to 10 to the power 23 number of nitrogen atoms. So for that we will use the formula number of moles is equal to given number of particles divided by Avogadro number. So from this we will get, you know, given number of particles is given here 3.011 10 to the power 23 number of nitrogen atom, and Avogadro number value we know. So from this equation we will get number of moles, and from number of moles we will calculate the mass. which is asked in the question. So number of moles is equal to given number of particles by Avogadro number, and given number of particles is how much? 3.011 into 10 to the power 23 atoms, divided by Avogadro number is how much? 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. So how much we will get? We will get here, we will solve this, 0.5. So number of moles we got 0.5. Okay, so we can write it as, so number of moles is 0.5, and from that we will calculate the mass, that is mass of 0.5 moles of nitrogen atom. So for that we will write 1 mole of nitrogen atoms is equal to how much gram? 14 gram. So 0.5 moles, as we have got from this, 0.5 mole of nitrogen atoms means 0.5 into 14 divided by 1. 0.5 mole into 14 gram divided by 1 mole. Okay, so we will get here how much? 7 gram. So mass is 7 gram. 7 gram is of nitrogen atoms present in 3.011 10 to the power 23 number of nitrogen atoms. Okay, so the fourth question is also the other one only. Here we will see 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 number of nitrogen atom. We have to calculate the mass of this much number of nitrogen molecules. Okay, so number of moles is equal to given number of particles by Avogadro number. We will use this formula only because here given number of particles is there, that is this much number of particles, and Avogadro number we know. From that we will find out number of moles of nitrogen molecules, and then we can calculate the mass. So this is very easy question, as the question only is showing how much number of moles will be there. You know that nitrogen molecule or nitrogen atom have 6.022 in 10 to the power 23 number of molecules in its 1 mole. Okay, and 1 mole of nitrogen molecule we will calculate the mass. So we will just see the number of moles is equal to given number of particles. Given number of particles is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Okay, molecules of nitrogen divided by Avogadro number. Avogadro number is this much only, 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Molecules we will write because we are calculating with reference to nitrogen molecules. So Avogadro number will be always in molecule only here. Okay, so number of moles we are getting here 1. So number of moles here, number of mole we are getting 1. So 1 number of mole is contained in 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 numbers of nitrogen molecules. That we already know, but by using this formula we got again. Okay, so we will write one sentence here, that 1 mole of, we got 1 mole, so we will write 1 mole of N2 molecules is equal to how much gram? 28 grams. So we have got the mass now. So mass is 28 grams. So 28 grams of nitrogen molecule is contained in 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 numbers of nitrogen molecule, that is in 1 mole. Okay, so like that we can solve these questions by using the formula. Is if 1 mole of carbon atoms weigh 12 grams. What is the mass in grams of one atom of carbon? So we can just like that calculate the mass of one atom of carbon in grams, but taking in this sentence into consideration, we have to calculate. So we have to first show 1 mole of carbon atoms weigh 12 grams. Okay, you know that 1 mole of carbon atoms is equal to 12 grams. And you also know that 1 mole of carbon atoms means 6.022 into 10 to power 23 atoms of carbon. Okay, so this one we can just write here as 6.022 into 10 to power 23 atoms. Okay, of carbon is equal to 12 grams. We can write 1 mole equal to 12 grams is equal to Avogadro number of atoms. So we can write it as Avogadro number of atom of carbon is equal to 12 grams by the above equation. Okay, so it is asking mass of one atom of carbon. So 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of carbon equal to 12 gram. So 1 atom of carbon is equal to how much? 1 into 12 gram divided by 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. That is, we will get 1.99. 10 to the power 23. You just solve this one and it will go up. It becomes 10 to the power minus 23 grams. So this much is the mass of one atom of carbon. Okay, so like that you can calculate. Some of the students have written 10 to the power 23. When it is at the below, when it will come up, it becomes minus 23. Okay, so be careful. Third question is, which has more number of atoms? 100 grams of sodium or 100 grams of iron? So you have been given atomic mass of sodium and atomic mass of iron to solve this question. So we have to calculate first the number of atoms present in 100 gram of sodium and number of atoms contained in 100 grams of iron, and we have to compare number of atoms is greater in which of the elements. Okay, first we will see here atomic mass of sodium is given, it is 23U. From there we will get the molar mass. Molar mass of sodium will be how much then? Molar mass means mass of 1 mole of sodium atom. It is automatically become 23 gram. You know, just you have to replace the unit. Okay, here also atomic mass of iron is given. So molar mass of iron will become 56 gram. Okay, so we have got calculated the molar mass of sodium and molar mass of iron. Why do we need molar mass of these two elements? Because we will use this formula, number of moles is equal to total mass given divided by molar mass of sodium. From this formula we will get number of moles of sodium and number of moles of iron, and from number of moles we will find out, we will calculate number of atoms. Okay, so first from this equation we will calculate number of moles. Total mass given, you know, it is 100 gram. 100 gram of sodium is given, divided by molar mass of sodium we have just now calculated is 23 grams. Okay, so we will get here 4.34 moles. So here we can write number of moles of sodium atom is 4.34. Similarly we will do for iron. Here we have done for sodium. In the next case we will do for iron. Here also we will use the same formula, number of moles of total mass given by molar mass of iron, and from there we will get number of moles of iron. Total mass given is 100 gram of iron only. So here we will write 100 grams of iron divided by molar mass of iron, you know, it is 56 gram. We have calculated just now 56 grams, and we will get here 1.78. Okay, 1.78. So here we have got number of moles of iron atom is 1.78. So from seeing the number of moles only, we can just make out which contain more number of atoms. So number of moles of sodium we have got 4.34, and number of moles of iron we have got 1.78. You know that more the number of moles of any atom, more will be the number of atoms. Okay, so here you can see 4.34 is greater than 1.78. So automatically we can just say that number of moles of sodium is greater than number of moles of iron. So number of atoms present in 100 gram of sodium will be greater than number of atoms present in 100 grams of iron. But we can calculate also here directly the number of atoms. Now you know that 1 mole of sodium atoms is equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of sodium. So we have got 4.34 number of moles of sodium. So we will calculate 4.3 moles of sodium atoms contains 4.34 into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 divided by 1. Okay, here you can write just 4.34 moles into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms divided by 1 mole, and you will get here 26.13 into 10 to the power 23 atoms. Okay, similarly number of moles we have got in case of iron is 1.78. Here also we can write 1 mole of iron atoms is equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of iron. So how much we got? 1.78 number of moles. So 1.78 moles of iron atoms contain, we'll use the unitary meter, 1.78 moles into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms divided by 1 mole, and we will get here 10.75 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of iron, and here atoms of sodium. So here we can see that in case of, here we have got 26.13 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of sodium, and here we have got 10.75 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of iron. So where the number of atoms is greater? So here 26.13 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of sodium is greater. So we can just write number of sodium atoms in 100 gram of sodium is greater. Okay, So this was your last question. Just go through it, try to understand, and mug up all the formulas and solve the questions. Recheck your answers also. Thank you.